Yo, yo, yo. we're we're gonna be we're gonna be doing our NFL playoff 2026 playoff predictions. We're gonna go through our brackets and just sort of talk about what we think about the games, who we think will win, why, and
half of the teams we pick isn't our explanation is just gonna be because they're a better team.
yeah, probably. But we're gonna just hop straight in. We're gonna hopefully this ends up a decent video.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully.
All right, let's start. AFC wild card. Patriots versus Chargers.
I got the Patriots winning this one.
I also have the Patriots winning this one. They're just a more complete team. Have been good throughout pretty much the entire season. Solid defense. Drake May and the offense have been rolling, especially recently. And the Chargers just aren't at the same caliber.
Yeah, and they're going to be at home. I think the Chargers will still be a little injured.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mike Vrabel, pretty good head coach.
Yeah.
And I see the Patriots moving on to the next round after this.
I agree. Bills at Jags.
As much as it pains me to say, I think the Jaguars might actually win this one.
I agree.
Even though I've been wanting Josh Allen for the longest time make it to the Super Bowl, even though this should have been his year, I think Jacksonville's the better team.
I think so too. I think, yeah, I just think they are.
Hey, remember what I said in the beginning of the season? This is the year that Trevor Lawrence has to prove that he's the quarterback for Jacksonville, and I mean, Jacksonville team's like a whole different team now.
Yeah. I still don't think Jacksonville's amazing. I just feel like the Bills haven't been particularly amazing this year either.
Yeah.
Jacksonville's been a little better at home, and they just have more momentum going to the playoffs. Is really the reason I'm choosing them over the Bills. And a better defense. But I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Jacksonville's definitely surprised me, so I wouldn't be surprised if they end up surprising me this whole playoff picture.
Sure. Texans at Steelers. A real battle.
Yeah, I still got the Texans winning this one.
I agree also. The Steelers just aren't a good team, I don't think. Very mediocre offensively and defensively. Only make the playoffs because they win the division. I'm not really excited for anything. Aaron Rodgers, full, respect, but not been great this season. Doesn't really have any receivers. Jalen Warren's been a decent running back, and Gainwell. They've been a decent duo, but I don't know. I think they're just too old to make it deep in the playoffs. I think the Texans get them. The Texans have a pretty good defense.
Yeah, I agree.
I just don't see the Pittsburgh scoring more than 10 points on the Texans, so as long as Texans score 13 points, they win, I think. And I think that's more than likely.
Oh, yeah. And I fully expect Texans to come in with all the momentum after winning like the last 5 straight. Yeah, and I think Texans, as of the second half of the season, are a more consistent team.
I agree. I think throughout the entire season, because I don't think Pittsburgh's been consistent at all. They did. The Texans started off a little bit. Okay. So we got the same divisional playoff picture for the AFC, but let's talk NFC. Packers at Bears.
This kind of pains me to say this too, but I feel like the Packers could upset the Bears.
Really?
Yeah.
That was definitely a possibility, but I have the Bears over the Packers.
Yeah, I got Packers over Bears.
Okay. I just feel, I don't know, the Packers have just been so rough throughout the season, very inconsistent. And the last couple of weeks, they've just been kind of bad, and I feel like the Bears have only gotten better and better as the season's gone on. Obviously, and the Bears, did they split or did the Bears win the?
They split.
They split.
Yeah.
But I expect the Bears to win this meetup again. I think they're just a better team through this year.
Although I do agree that the Bears are a better team,
especially with Parsons' injury.
Yeah. But I think I took the Packers just because they've been in the playoffs more, so they got that playoff experience.
Sure.
I think Caleb Williams and the Bears might be a little too excited to be in the playoffs, so they might have more mistakes.
Sure.
And I feel like this game might go down like the first meeting when they first played each other. So it'll come down to like a last-second touchdown.
I do think it'll be a close game. I think it'll be a good game. Definitely gonna want to watch this game. But I think
I'm definitely gonna watch this game.
I think the Bears come out on top. I really like pretty much everyone on the Bears offense is always someone I've been a fan of. Believe has a lot of talent. They got a good offensive coordinator now. Their defense is good enough. Packers defense has been struggling without Parsons. They don't really have a secondary. That's why they picked up Diggs, and he didn't do well in his one game. So I see the Bears winning this.
Yeah, I mean fair enough too.
Niners at Eagles.
I'm gonna say Eagles.
Really, I have Eagles. The Niners.
Yeah, I don't want none of them to win.
Yeah, obviously.
But I mean, I only picked the Eagles because if somehow they do get they do win more. I only picked the Eagles because they got less Super Bowls than the 49ers overall.
Sure.
But I really don't want the 49ers to pass the wild card, so I picked the Eagles.
Okay. I mean, I don't want either of them to pass the wild card.
It's gonna be a weird game, I think.
Yes, I agree, because I don't think they're either particularly great this season, but the Niners' offense has had great moments. So you have two decent defenses and one, I would say,
like dominant
pretty
offense.
Good offense versus one bad offense. So I think the Niners end up winning it. I think their offense just does enough. Eagles' defense doesn't do enough, and their offense definitely doesn't do enough. Their offense has been bad. So I think the Niners win this game. I think they win it pretty easily, too. I think this is at least a 2-score win for the Niners.
Yeah. This is also both teams who can definitely turn it on in the playoffs. They both got experience in the playoffs and playing each other in the playoffs. So I think this game is going to be kind of close, too.
I don't know. I think it's going to be close, but it's not going to be entertaining. I don't expect this game to be that entertaining. And then again, I expect the Niners to win by more than 7. So, Rams at Panthers.
I think this is no surprise. I picked the Panthers. No, I was kidding. I picked the Rams.
I got the Rams.
Rams are going to easily win this one.
I don't know about easily. I think this is going to be a good game. I think this is going to be a surprisingly good game. And that Bryce Young and the Panthers are going to put up a fight, but I do think they ultimately lose. But I think it's gonna be because it's already the season's already pretty a good season for what the Panthers is expected to be.
Yeah,
I think they cap it off with a good playoff game, but ultimately a loss. I do expect them to be feisty though. Yeah, but the Rams are just a much better team.
Yeah, I just expect the Rams to be all over this game.
Yeah,
especially the Rams are away. I feel like the Rams are gonna.
The Rams are always away, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like the Rams are definitely gonna try to prove that even though they're not at home, they definitely deserve to make it. Yes, I also like the Rams offense. Matthew Stafford's been playing out of his mind. He has good weapons.
Yeah, the whole Rams team is really good. I think they're the better team, but I just feel like the Panthers are going to put up a little bit of fight. But the Rams do win. I expect them to move on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So completely different NFC.
Pretty different. Let's talk AFC divisional. Texans at Broncos. What we both have. Broncos.
I got the Broncos.
I
Yeah.
agree. The Texans, like you said, have some momentum going into the playoffs, but that Broncos defense is just an absolute wall.
Yeah.
And I expect Sean Payton to turn it up a little bit going into the playoffs. And Bo Nix has proved that in the clutch, he keeps his head about him, keeps his poise, and so I expect him to be at least good in the playoffs.
Yeah. I think if anything, this game is gonna come down to like the final field goal,
Yeah.
especially with how the Broncos have played their last few games.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, Sean Payton could turn it up for the playoffs. I think the Broncos definitely need to at least prove that they belong, and they're not just the 1 seed, and then they lose a game.
Yeah, which it's definitely possible, but I don't
Yeah,
see it happening because of if the AFC was a little bit better, I think it'd be more likely. But like, I don't expect them to lose to the Texans.
Yeah, me neither. So they beat the Texans.
And then on the AFC side, we have the Jags at the Patriots.
I'm gonna say surprisingly, I got the Jaguars winning this game.
I have the Patriots, but I think it's gonna be a good game. But I just feel
I think this one's gonna be an amazing game.
Yeah, I feel like
a good shootout.
New England's just a little bit better team. As much as I hate to say it,
Yeah,
because I don't want New England to be in the playoffs even. But Drake May, man, and then that offense are rolling, and I just trust them a little bit more than I do the Jags.
Yeah, I think I trust the Jags a little more. I think as a team, the Jags are probably a little better. The Jags might hold themselves. They might be more disciplined.
Okay.
Pats are gonna be at home again, so I feel like, and with off-field stuff happening, I feel like some of them might be a little distracted.
Mm-hmm. I will say it is the Jags coach's first time also in that position, compared to Mike Vrabel, who's been there with the Titans before. So we'll see. I wonder how that'll impact it, but I think I got the Patriots. As much as I like the Jags.
And I got the Jags.
All right. So I have the 49ers at the Seahawks for the NFC Divisional.
I got Packers at Seahawks.
Okay. I have in both those matchups, I have the Seahawks winning.
I got the Seahawks winning too.
Yeah. I just I don't see either the Packers or the Niners just aren't they're the same caliber. I think the Seahawks are
yeah. Seahawks definitely surprised me this season.
They surprised me.
Yeah, I thought for sure the Seahawks might have needed at least one more season to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But they got the number 1 seed, and they surprisingly have been having a dominant season.
Yeah, I expected them to be good, but I didn't expect them to be this good. But their defense is a lot better than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sam Darnold just kept it going, has hit the ground running. And JSN's been a monster. And their running back duo's been pretty good, especially they've been good in the red zone. So, yeah, I expect only fear is, they come off cold after the bye week. But even then, maybe they start a little slow. I don't think the Packers or the Niners are good enough to beat them still.
Oh, yeah. I'd say they win from both those teams, actually, they win by like 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
And especially like after the second meeting of the Niners game.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty good game, but I think that would almost be exactly how that game happened.
Yeah.
And then the Packers. Packers are just playing a good team, and Seahawks are just a better team than the Packers.
I agree. Okay, and then I have Rams at Bears. What do you have?
I got Rams at Eagles.
I have the Rams winning against the Bears.
I got Rams beating Eagles.
And that's pretty obvious to me. The Rams beating Eagles.
Yeah.
Rams beating Bears. I feel like if that matchup does happen, that's going to be a really good game. But I think that at that point, it's the playoff experience that you were talking about in the Packers-Bears game. It's just the Rams have been there before. A lot of their pieces have been there before. And I just trust them to execute a little bit more in the playoff atmosphere. And if the Bears do win it I mean, it's entirely possible for the Bears.
Yeah,
they're a great team.
These are just.
But I do feel the Rams have a little bit of the edge.
All right, definitely. Almost like you
I think Stafford really wants to win a Super Bowl and retire. Yeah. Is kind of where I'm at. Like, I think he's gonna be on fire in this playoffs.
No, yeah. With what you said about the Eagles, last matchup is why I got the Rams winning this one. Plus, I feel like the Rams going against the Eagles, I feel like that should be like an easier game against for the Rams. I mean,
oh, absolutely. I feel like if it is Rams Eagles, the Rams win. No shot, no contest. I think if it's Rams Bears, that's gonna be a interesting game. All right, conference championships. I think we look decently different. Or I guess you got Jags at Broncos. I got Patriots at Broncos.
Yeah, and man, this might be kind of weird, but I got Jaguars beating Denver.
You got the Jaguars going to the Super Bowl?
Sorry, that's good sports, but I think this game's gonna go down exactly like how when they played in the regular season. If not exactly, it's gonna be super close. Mm-hmm. And like I said before, how the Broncos have won their last handful of games by 1 score points. I think Jags end up winning this one.
Maybe. I have the Broncos over the Patriots, and it is insanely close. This is ridiculously close, but that defense is just too good for me to feel like the rookie QB-led offense is gonna overtake him. And again, I trust Bo Nix in high pressure situations as like inconsistent is not the word I'm looking for. Raw, as loose as Bo Nix can be.
Yeah,
I trust him in the clutch. So, and I trust Sean Payton in the clutch. So
the way Bo Nix can improvise too, pretty good.
So I really do think the Broncos beat the Patriots and make it to the Super Bowl. I really do think so. But, because sometimes their offenses looked really bad. So I wouldn't be surprised if they lose against the Jaguars or the Patriots. Yeah. I just really don't want the Patriots to make the Super Bowl. At all, even a little bit.
I think the Jaguars could be the dark horse of the AFC.
I agree. I think, yeah. All right, NFC Championship. I have Rams at Seahawks. I think you have the same?
Yep.
I got the Seahawks winning.
I got the Rams winning.
It's going to be great.
That's going to be a really good game.
That's an insane if that happens, that's an insane conference championship matchup. Mm-hmm. Just a, divisional. It's just yeah.
Was it the Rams and Seahawks that had the wait, it was right. The Seahawks or the Rams are winning really good, and the Seahawks had to make had to do 16 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then they got that 2-point conversion because of that one weird little.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because of that, the Rams are definitely going to show
with a vengeance.
Yeah. Their revenge game, but then also, like you said, I want Stafford to get a ring, and that'll be like the perfect send off for Stafford, like what you said.
I want that to happen, and
it is going to happen.
There's a good chance it happens, but I don't know, dude. I feel like the Seahawks will avoid the such a close game with the Rams again. I think they're gonna lock in just a little bit more. I think they're just gonna. Still think it's gonna be a close game, but I don't think.
Yeah, I think
that any team trails by more than 7 for the entire game. But I think that Seahawks come out on top.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty close until a bad Sam Darnold interception.
Maybe.
This is the game where I think the Seahawks are gonna kind of mess up a little bit.
Sure. He didn't really do it at all in the regular season this year, but last season he had some troubles in the clutch.
Yeah.
So,
But like, I mean, for Seattle's first good season, making it all the way to the conference championship, I also wouldn't mind Seahawks making it to the Super Bowl either.
yeah. But yeah, I think Dream World, man, Stafford being able to get to the Super Bowl
Yeah.
would be nice. But I think Seahawks win.
If Josh Allen can't make it to the Super Bowl and get a ring,
Mhm.
Matthew Stafford should get his second ring.
Right. Yeah, no. If you ask me to put money on it, I'm putting money on the Seahawks. As much as it pains me to say. Which means our Super Bowl matchup for you is Jags and Seahawks, and for me is Broncos and Seahawks.
Oh well, Jags and Rams for me.
Oh, Jags and Rams. Yeah. My fault.
And
Jags and Rams.
And I think I kind of spoiled it.
You want the Stafford to get that ring?
Yeah, I'm picking Rams.
I feel like if that is the super matchup, absolutely the Rams win. But if the Jags make it to the Super Bowl, their first season being halfway decent,
yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying
that'd be wild.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They could be the dark horse.
But I think in that matchup, yeah, the Rams take the cake. They're just a better team through and through. And I think the NFC is just a stronger division this year. The top.
Yeah, maybe.
Top.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think in that matchup the Rams win.
Yeah, definitely. Matthew Stafford gets his storybook ending to his career.
Mm-hmm.
And then he retires with 2 rings.
Mm-hmm.
I also wouldn't mind Rams winning a Super Bowl.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Jags winning the Super Bowl either, but if they somehow do make it all the way to the Super Bowl, I don't see them winning the Super Bowl.
I agree. I have very, very, very creative and analytical bracket. The number 1 seed versus number 1 seed. Number 1 seed Broncos versus number 1 seed Seahawks. That's happened very few times in Super Bowl history, but
yeah, that's because honestly, I had Denver and Seattle. Then I was like, that's kind of weird.
It just doesn't happen, but I see it happening this year. Genuinely, I think it's the most likely outcome. I think the Broncos' defense is just so good, especially against the other teams in the AFC. And then that Seahawks is just such a complete team. If anything, sorry, I thought I saw something. If anything, it's them choking a little bit anywhere through the playoffs. But I ain't praying on anyone's downfall like that. I trusted Sam Darnold. I think he's fixed. I think he's there. I think he's a good player. JSN is my dog. I've drafted him like the last 4 years in fantasy. And I think the Seahawks beat the Broncos in the Super Bowl. And I think it's a dogfight. I think it's a pretty, comparatively speaking, low-scoring Super Bowl. But I think it's a dogfight. I think it's an entertaining Super Bowl.
It's going to be like that 13-3 Patriots and Rams Super Bowl?
Not like that. Like 17-13.
That's still a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's still a good game. Just like a defensive dogfight.
Yeah.
I think it'll be an entertaining game, but I think Seahawks come out on top. Just a little bit better. I think they both have great defenses. Seahawks just a little bit better offense. But at that point, I mean, I think that'd be a really good game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And again, I know it's not. Oh shoot! You're telling me you got the 2-1 seeds in the Super Bowl, but that's really what I feel, and I got the Seahawks win.
Yeah, honestly, for me, if Packers, Niners, Eagles, and Steelers lose, I honestly do not care who makes it to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Just as long as they're out. But because it's my bracket, I want Matthew Stafford to get the ring.
Yeah. Valid.
And don't get mad at us. These are just predictions.
Get mad at me. Do it. I dare you.
Bad bracket.
No, I think either way, we both have the NFC winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And again, I think it's generally speaking,
I think you got
stronger. They're more complete teams.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I have the Seahawks Rams beating the Broncos, and the Seahawks, Rams, Bears beating pretty much everyone in the AFC.
Yeah. Like, look, for my NFC thing, for the Packers and Bears, I wanted Bears to win this one, right? But because of the other teams I picked, it was Eagles at Bears. And I was like, I don't know. For some reason now, I'm thinking Bears choke. So for like the biggest upset, I'm thinking Packers.
Yeah, and it's a division matchup. I mean, anything can happen there, you know. I think it's going to be a pretty entertaining playoffs.
Yeah.
Thinking about it now. I mean, I feel like this wild card's going to have some freaking snore fest. I don't expect... Man. I don't know. Actually, well, this Steelers-Texans game.
Yeah.
And I don't expect the Niners-Eagles game to be that good either.
At least one of these games, one team's going to win off of a BS call.
Probably.
That you will definitely see which team's NFL is going for.
Yep. If you follow these brackets and make bets, not advised, don't do that. But if you make money, you owe us money. Yeah. This is gonna be fun playoffs, and hopefully, I also want the Packers to lose immediately, so that the Cowboys have a better pick.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah,
this is gonna be an exciting year for the playoffs, for the Super Bowl. I think this will. Yeah, this is actually gonna be a pretty entertaining Super Bowl. At least it's not the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
It's not going to be the Eagles either. I don't see it anyway. It's the Eagles or the Niners or the Chiefs. I mean, obviously the Chiefs. It's not going to be the Eagles or the Niners. And I don't see any world where they make it to the Super Bowl. Hopefully it's not the Patriots. But it'll both be so frustrating and also insane if they do make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but if they do make the Super Bowl, I don't think Patriots win it anyway.
Yeah.
Especially if it's Rams or Seahawks.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Let us know who you think is going to win the Super Bowl.
Whose bracket do you agree with?
Who do you think is a dumb idiot guy? And and yeah, thanks for watching.
Who knows ball?
Who knows ball more? Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Do all that.
Check out the podcast.
Check out the podcast every Friday. And bye. Raw?